Thank you, sir. Thank you for the privilege of being here. As a layman and an outsider, I just want to express thanks to you all for what you do, and you make a difference. Some people in life want to make money. What y'all are doing makes a difference. And I appreciate you and pray for you, and you've got a great task. I read the other day that small businesses use people to make money. Big businesses use money to make people. You all are big business, and I want to thank you for that. Let us pray. Father, I'm the product of a junior college. I'm the product of public education. I'm the product of lay folks who have given time and energy and a wealth of knowledge to provide the kind of educational process that help people make a difference in life. I pray for this board of trustees. I pray for all of the administrators, the people who are involved. Thank you for good schools that train us how to do a trade, that train us how we can make a difference in life. I pray for each of these persons, and God, I just want to thank you for them on behalf of the people of Alabama. And I pray that you would bless them, give them good discretion and good wisdom in every decision that they make. Thank you. I pray in your name. Amen.
Thank you so much, Dr. Now, Milton Davis, our board vice chair, will lead us in the pledge of allegiance.
Salute.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now call the roll. Here.
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 Here. Here. Thank you. Item 4 is the approval of the agenda. Each board member received the agenda in advance, posted publicly, had a chance to look it over. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to approve the agenda. Motion by Mr. Davis. Is there a second? Second by Mr. Fantroy. Any discussion? There being none, we'll move to a vote. All those in favor of approving the agenda that we have, please raise your hand. Anyone opposed? The agenda is approved. Item 5 is the approval of minutes of the October 11th, 2017 meeting. Once again, board members have received these minutes in advance, had an opportunity to look them over. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the October 11th meeting. And a motion by to approve the minutes by Ms. Brown. Is there a second?
Second.
There being none, we'll move to a vote. All those in favor of approving the revision of the mission statement for Lawson State Community College, please raise your hand. Anyone opposed? Item 8A2, revision of the mission statement for Calhoun Community College. Is there a motion to approve this? Motion by Ms. Brown, is there a second? Second by Ms. Ford. Any discussion? There being none, all those in favor of approving the revision of the mission statement for Calhoun Community College, please raise your hand. Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Item 8A3 is the approval of general liability insurance. We had that on the work session once again last month. We've also had other information brought on this. Is there a motion to approve this? Motion by Mr. Davis, is there a second? Second. Second by Mr. McAnally. Chancellor, would you like to comment on this? Mr. Brown, you want to add anything else to it?
No, sir, other than to indicate we're getting a 7% decrease on our premium.
I just want to give that.
I thought you might.
I should have given you that message too, but anyway.
Y'all can say that as many times as you want. It's always good to hear about savings on money. Any further discussion? There being none, we'll move to a vote. All those in favor of approving the general liability insurance for the Alabama Community College System, the new quote, please raise your hand. Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Item 8A4, we have before us here the resignation of President Lee for Northwest Shoals Community College. We'll go ahead and act on it when I'll recognize Dr. Lee. I'll entertain a motion to accept the resignation of Dr. Lee. Motion by Ms. Brown, is there a second? Second by Mr. Smith. Any discussion?
Actually, it's a resignation, which is what is required, however, he is retiring.
He is retired. Thank you for that clarification, Chancellor. Any further comments or discussions from the board? There being none, all of those in favor of accepting this letter, please raise your hand. Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Dr. Lee?
One of my favorite verses from Philippians 4, Apostle Paul says, I've learned to be content in all things. I've learned to be content in all things. And after 42 years in public education with a 2-year college system, I am content to announce my retirement. I'd like to read you a note that I received from Joyce Ann Robbins. She and her husband Harvey donated the land that the Robert Trent Jones Golf Course is located on in the Shoals area. And I haven't really talked to her since years ago. She helped me host the fundraiser for Bradley Burns. So it's been a while, but she wrote me a note that says, Humphrey, congratulations and best wishes to you. This community and area appreciate all of your hard work and continued efforts for economic development and growth. Harvey would have wanted to thank you too. He thought a lot of you. I too want to thank you for all you did for Shoals area. The programs you implemented at Northwest Shoals have helped and will continue to help many students in the years to come. May God bless you on your new journey. Best regards, Joyce Ann Robbins. And you know, the key thing for me is, we talk about things and training programs, but the bottom line is people that we touch and the difference we make in lives. And I thank this board for the opportunity you've given me to be part of that. So thank you so much. Thank you, Chancellor, for a seamless transition for Northwest Shoals. And I look forward to working with each of you in the future.
Thank you, Dr. Lee. Item 9, personnel.
I'm gonna do something a little different for a reason. Boone, would you come over? we have no choice but to take every resource we have and make it as meaningful as we can possibly make it for everybody that walks in our doors saying, we want to be helped. And we have to evaluate what we are doing. And that's the environment we're headed in. One of our board members is heading up the committee, and you'll, I guess, meet again this afternoon, fulfilling the mission, working on the mission that the legislature has prescribed in performance-based funding. Our presidents have worked diligently to support that effort. There's a lot of work going into it. So I've just committed that we're going to do everything we can to proceed and develop an excellence in everything that we're doing in our schools. Because if it's my child sitting in that classroom, that's what I want you to do. And that's where we're coming from. So it's with that. I'm not sure what the media folks do now, but let's run our little story.
We are a community. A community from all walks of life, with diverse circumstances, some more challenging than others. But we are not defined by these circumstances. We are defined by our ambitions, our goals, our dreams. But a dream is only a dream without the opportunity to achieve it. Opportunities in Alabama have changed. An economy once focused on agriculture and textiles has diversified. Today, multinational corporations are choosing to invest in Alabama, and Alabamians are the workforce they want to hire. We build, we support, and we grow our communities, planting new seeds of opportunities across Alabama. In the whitest of sands, the reddest of clays, and in the blackest of soil. ACCS is at the center of this transformation, providing every citizen a path to a better future. Whether that's the start of a 4-year degree, receiving a 2-year associate's degree, earning certifications and skills to enter the workforce, or simply receiving basic literacy to improve their lives. The Alabama Community College System looks at Alabamians and sees engineers, law enforcement officers, programmers, business managers, nurses, and educators. A truly endless list of careers. While we have made great progress, there is much to be done. The diversity of our state means diversity in the challenges we face. While some of our major cities enjoy low unemployment rates and a higher quality of life, many rural areas lack broadband access and updated infrastructure, making it difficult to bring needed jobs to these communities. With 24 colleges and more than 75 locations across the state, the Alabama Community College System is prepared to meet these challenges. We're ready to adapt, to adjust, to train and to educate Alabama's future workforce. We know that change is coming to Alabama. ACCS is that change. Real change. Change that starts with the needs of every student, every community, and with every company in the state. We know that the future can be as close as the nearest community college.
That was all in. You know why I'm so proud of our office of communication. It's important. In line with that, in my excitement about that, I forgot to introduce another one of our new employees. I think she's the Shundra. Held vigorously working toward developing plans to expand that program. The other point I want to make, sometimes I probably don't represent 99% of the people, maybe I hope I do, but we want to be the school for everyone. We're not selective. A lot of our colleges, four-year schools in particular, and I'm not arguing with them about it, I understand what their role is. But we believe that we can get you in the door without giving you a test of whatever it may be, but finding out how we can help you. It's our job to do what we can to make your chance of competing in the world of work as successful as we possibly can make it happen. So that's kind of our overall attitude. We're trying to expand that concept and move forward. Now, I don't want to make it sound like academics are not important. It doesn't matter what you're going to do. It doesn't matter what your skill training program is and how complicated it may be or how simple it may be. An understanding of the academics surrounding it is important. So never let that idea slip through your mind. You can't weld if you don't know how to measure. You can't build a house unless you know how to measure, unless you know how to figure the angle. There's a lot of things that go into the education program. We want to continue to make sure that our work is rigorous and that we have talented faculty to deliver the services that we should be delivering. Adult education is a major third leg of what we do. It's something that we don't maybe get a lot of notice about. It's something that we don't advertise about in many ways. But there are significant numbers of people in this state who still do not hold either a high school diploma, a GED, or even a certification for any kind of skill. We must continue to move forward in changing that environment. If we comply with the governor's attainment goals, and Jeff Lynn on our staff is heading up the attainment committee for the governor, we have to make a serious step forward if we're going to reach those goals. So as we move forward, let's don't be unaware of what we can do in adult education. Workforce training, and I've
research shows that national efforts to implement these type of initiatives and programs without participation of a critical mass of faculty have mostly failed to significantly improve student completion. We will engage faculty from step one, not only gain their buy-in, but create an exciting and engaging atmosphere where a commitment to constant improvement in instructional and support strategies exists. Every decision we make will be based on a question: how will this action or decision improve and expand learning? And how will we know it has improved learning? Reiterating the accountability for both learning and documented data. In an effort to bolster this teacher effectiveness with all student populations, this center will focus immediately on providing the most comprehensive and intensive statewide faculty professional development program in the history of the Alabama Community College system. We will build upon and expand the great practices and programs already occurring in colleges across the state by scaling up these processes so that every college and every faculty member has broader access to the incredible resources each of our ACCS colleges are providing, resulting in every student having a broader access to success in higher education. This center will be a collaborative, creative, and innovative environment where educators are inspired and encouraged to take proactive risks to improve student outcomes. The center will also serve as a launching pad for the statewide digital learning infrastructure to serve our students where they are. National data shows that students who fail to withdraw from one of their first 5 courses have their rate of completion cut in half. Their chances of completion cut in half again upon the second withdrawal or failure. The high degree of intentionality in our practical approach to learning will create an environment where education works for all students, thereby effectively closing student achievement gaps socioeconomically, while also increasing diversity in persistence and completion. We'd like to replicate the success of the ERP planning process by creating a diverse group of stakeholders to determine the most effective path forward. This path emphasizes the center's 3 pillars of excellence, which would be teaching excellence, professional development, and distance learning. Thank you.
Thank you, Tony. Does anyone have questions they would like to raise?
Good information.
I think as you go through this, we will be looking at retention rates, completion rates, and try to evaluate, okay, what is it that we're not doing that could help us do a better job of retaining students in the classes? And how can we make it more available? Broadband is a major problem in this state. It is a serious problem. There's a couple of entities working on that. I think over the course of the next 2 or 3 years, we'll probably see some real progress in that area. But it's one thing to go to environments where a textbook's not required because you can go online, but if you can't get online where you live, there's a problem there. So there's a lot of things tied to this. We are going to spend time totally focusing on what can we do to make the experience in the classroom a more meaningful experience for every student. And that's what the mission is.
Well, it's Tony Paul with your committee. I want to say something. First, talking about high degree of intentionality and student focus. I think that your metrics and ideas can be beneficial to your committee.
You're not on that committee, are you, Dr. Burns, committee for outcomes-based funding? We've got some, we definitely have some things to cross over there, absolutely. Speak to that, Mr. Davis and I had an opportunity with a college recently to attend the Pathways Conference in Seattle. And he'd been to 2, I only went to the last, and learned quite a lot about student completion, student success, and the thing we came away with is it has to be integrated in everything we do. Absolutely, from the system office down to every college, and if it's not, we're failing. The overarching goal of the state is to create, as you said, employable graduates, employable completers, people who are ready to go to work and capable of doing what is required of them. And that falls to the Alabama Community College system. It is our job to do that. So as we move through the outcomes-based funding, I encourage you all to come to our 1 o'clock meeting today. Dr. decisions that are